What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast, and our beloved Indiana Fever. Man, they dropped game number 2 at home, and man, this one was a tough one. Caitlin Clark made history, of course, but this was a game of grit. I do think that the officiating, and we're going to talk about the officiating. Caitlin Clark showed up to play. Kelsey Money Mitch showed up to play. And Aaliyah Boston, man, has flat out just been balling. Though on this historic night, they couldn't get the job done. And man, if you guys just look at this screen, man, shit. Look at what Caitlin Clark is up against. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought this was Young Thug, man. Seriously. I thought this was Young Thug. Caitlin Clark is going against some people in this league, man, that flat out look and play like men and have the attitude to match it. Goodness gracious, man. When I say that Caitlin Clark is one tough cookie, man, I'm not saying that tongue in cheek, man. This is some serious business here. But nonetheless, man, Brittany Griner and the Atlanta Dream, man, showed up. They wanted to stand up to the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever last season, in my opinion, made mincemeat of them. They obliterated the Atlanta Dream and most of their regular season matchups. I think that with the Atlanta Dream acquiring that veteranship of Brittany Griner and the key pieces around a few of their star players, they're going to be pretty tough this season as well. But this was a game of grit. I saw a lot of up and down play from the Indiana Fever. I saw where, though Caitlin Clark was good, I feel like there were moments where Caitlin Clark couldn't play her style of basketball. I feel like there were moments where it was very much more fundamental. You couldn't just let the team play. And their core players are pretty good, in my opinion, man. I love Lexi Holmes. I like her energy. She didn't score that much, but I love her energy. Kelsey Mitchell is a beast. Of course, Caitlin Clark is a beast. And Aaliyah Boston, guys, has been the woman, man. She has been playing like a woman, not a little girl anymore. She has been balling. She has. And I have been thoroughly impressed with her leadership and her team support. She seems, guys, to be having a more closer bond with Caitlin Clark, too. If you pay attention, it's looking like they have a legit relationship. And I think that Caitlin vouches for her, and I think that she vouches for Caitlin Clark. You saw the way that she was quick to get in between Angel Reese trying to take Caitlin Clark head off, and I very much saw that. And Aaliyah Boston, man, keep doing what you're doing. You did miss a critical free throw, but you've been balling so hard, I don't even want to complain about it, okay? They all have been playing outstanding. And let's not forget Sophia Cunningham is still injured as well, guys. So off night for the Indiana Fever. But nonetheless, guys, this officiating made this game completely unwatchable. I mean, seriously, I kind of got the sense, and maybe you guys did as well, that the officiating is trying its best not to be in favor of the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark because they simply are the it team right now. They have the most national televised games. They have the most popular person, the face of the league, in Caitlin Clark. They have the most jersey sales. They have the most revenue right now, franchise merchandise sales. They are literally the it team right now. So I feel like the officiating, even from the game with Angel Reese, the first matchup, Sky versus Fever, and Angel Reese, racial allegation, man. So I feel like the officiating is trying its best to tilt and keep this balance between the popularity of Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever and the angry women in the WNBA who feel like that they are more privileged. But this is because there is no logic going on, in my opinion. I felt like the officiating was so bad that it took the momentum out of the game for the Indiana Fever. It was up and down, but every time they caught momentum, you will see they'll catch up, and the Atlanta Dream will take off, and the Indiana Fever will catch up, and the Atlanta Dream will take off. And they did that about 2 or 3 times. That showed me a lot of grit, and it showed me that they really wanted to play. I will say that Coach White didn't do the best job, especially even in the last play. I don't think that she did a great job coaching in this game. I felt like she was too uptight. I felt like she was too very much fundamentally sound, very much Popovich, Spurs basic plays, this will work. I feel like sometimes you have to get out of that and allow the team to play. Or you start off like that, and if the team isn't playing well, then you go to play-by-play situations or phases throughout the game. Another thing that I want to note is the energy there. The energy in the crowd, not only was it taken by, of course, the officiating, you had the fact that with the racial allegations, how to cheer, right? How to perform and act as a fan based off of this foolishness that was leaked by Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, that there were racial allegations there at that home arena. Obviously, this league is predominantly black. The person that was accusing the Indiana Fever home crowd of racism is black. So guess what? When there's a visiting team, predominantly all black, guess what? This Indiana Fever crowd has to be on their pins and needles, which is inorganic and it's not natural authenticity. And the Indiana Fever putting out all these posts that kind of goes against their fan base is not a good look either. Like, you don't want to get caught up in the mix of all of this race baiting to where you lose, your home base, because your home base is the best base. I mean, they just got to be smart here. But of course, they got to play alone and get along. This is the type of league that, the WNBA is made of. Aaliyah Boston was able to give us 24, 10, and 4 in 37 minutes. DeWanna Bonner, like I said, was not ideal in this game. For the minutes she played, she had no impact. Natasha Howard, no impact. Kelsey Mitchell started off pretty good, but she kind of cooled off. Caitlin Clark, obviously, guys, it's a reason she's the face of the league, man. This girl is doing great things. Some of the shots she's making, these logo shots, she makes them look very easy. She showed up big in this game, guys. Her and Kelsey Mitchell. So hopefully the Indiana Fever capitalize off of this, go back to the drawing board, and maybe they can kind of do some things different. Tough loss, and I hate to see it, but I think that deep down it was just mental fatigue, not only from the players over the past few days, but also the crowd, the fans. I think that, in the next few games we'll see drastic changes, and I think that we'll see more high energy because, believe it or not, guys, energy creates a lot of impact and momentum, and I just did not see that in last night's game. So what do you guys think about game 2 loss? 91 Atlanta Dream, 90 Indiana Fever. Let me know your thoughts, your comments in the comment section, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Make sure you also like, share, and hit that notification bell for more future content. See you guys in the next one. Peace.